Okay, it's Saturday the 3rd of June and 3 weeks holiday off sailing. Not brilliant looking weather at the moment, but it's supposed to brighten up later on. We're motor sailing down to the bench head, really just give the battery a bit of a charge. There's a bit of wind, a bit rocky and rolly, but it's looking good. It'll be a bit brighter and sunny. Apart from that, it's going to be a westerly wind all the way across the estuary, which is about perfect for us, I guess. We are heading more or less downwind, about force 3. We've just got the Janara up at the moment, and the wind vane is now steering, as you can see. Okay, we're sailing properly now, heading towards the Spitway. Just got the Janara up still. Self-steering is on the vane, and even though it's quite rolly, it's doing quite a good job. It's quite interesting to see it actually micro-managing the boat. It's not immediately obvious when you first rig it, but it actually, rather than the tiller pilot was actually hunting quite badly with this, but the wind vane is actually smoothing a lot of it out because it's actually reacting kind of faster. So good, pleased with it. The coast of the southwest sunk again. Wind's dropped down to virtually nothing, so we're having a motor sail through it. Still, I suppose it's a bit better than just bouncing around and lolloping and stuff like that. Beautiful day, no wind. Well, a little bit of wind, but not much, not enough to steer with. So we're motor sailing. We always have a motor sail through this bit, they're not right. Sod's law. Hey ho! It's a funny thing. Every time we come to Ramsgate, practically every time, we get to the North Foreland, and then the wind drops, so it goes right on the nose, and we end up having a motor the last bit. So it's a bit tedious, Ramsgate. I don't know, can we blame Ramsgate? Probably. I don't know. I'm going to, so there we are. Anyway, we're motoring in. North Foreland's a couple of miles off at the moment. It's clouding up again now. Has been a beautiful day, off and on. But I shall turn around and show you. There we go. Converted fishing boat, I guess. P22. Yeah, we're going to get this music big time until it shuts down. Oh joy. Alright, day 2. Sun's out. We're wafting along out of Ramsgate, heading in the general direction of France. Not a lot of wind, which is a bit of a pain. Although it's forecast to pick up during the day, so I dare say we'll have too much of it by the time we get anywhere. At the moment we haven't decided whether we're going to Gravelines or to Calais. We met a couple of boats who are heading towards Gravelines, so we might possibly tag along with them. But at the moment everything is in. We had a nice breakfast up at the cafe in Ramsgate. Okay, the wind's picked up. You can hear this. I'll probably have to shout. Wind's picked up. It's about 17 knots. We are travelling at about just under 6 knots. We're okay at the moment. It's quite exhilarating almost. We're getting a bit wet because we've got a lot of spray flying around, but it's not bad, is it?
No, it's my sort of sailing.
Yeah, the sun's out.
Much more fun than sitting there going 3 knots going nowhere. Despite what everybody says.
Yeah, the forecast is for it not to get much worse than this, so that's okay. And we've got plenty of sail we can roll away, and then we've always got the engine, so it's actually quite pleasant now. Just hope it stays that way. We'll make a decision in about 40 minutes or so. Do we push on, or do we go back to Ramsgate or head to Dover or whatever? Okay, here we are, Sunday. It's still Ramsgate, and we got about 10 miles out and then came back because the weather was absolutely horrible. So it looks like we're going to be weather bound here for a few days. Oh well, Belgian bar, here we come again, off and on all week. Tuesday morning, storm force 99, bloody horrible. Right, we are gale bound in Ramsgate. It is a big gale at the moment. It's blowing at 8 or 9 and it's forecast 10. Kind of windy last night and it's windier this morning, so not very good. We are going to be abandoning the boat for a couple of nights because we're stuck here for at least another 2 days. There's a window coming up on Friday where we will, if it still stays the same, we'll maybe make a run for it for Tolsbury. Interesting sort of day, isn't it, Joey?
All I can say is take to just through the marina.
Yeah.
These are Ramsgate tunnels, plural. The first part is the railway tunnel and the second part is the air raid precaution tunnel. Now the railway tunnel, as you can see, is Victorian, it's over 150 years old. It was built at the time when there were quite a few competing railway companies in the country. Ramsgate's original railway station was about a mile inland. If any of you are reasonably local, you might know where Hudson's Mill was. The station was by Hudson's Mill. Now, these bunks and benches are replicas, reproductions made from photographs that we have showing the original ones. They were put in originally for the people in reserved occupations. This means people like the firemen and some of the nurses whose work was far too important to send them off to fight on the front. But they often worked shifts. so they might need to sleep during the day and hope to get uninterrupted sleep. They could apply for a pass that allowed them to come down here even if there wasn't an air raid going on.
I do hope this comes out. My word.
I'm going to disappoint a lot of you. We're not going up these stairs. There are 127 of them. We're not going up. We used to have sound effects. Whether they work, I don't know. Let's see what happens. This staircase that you can see goes up. It turns through a right angle, carries on up, turns through a second right angle, and goes to the surface. So it's like a square U.
On my way out. Slow down, slow down.
You need a tarpaulin or some old curtains, and you can make a sleeping cubicle. This one, do have a look if you want to. This one has a bunk bed in it. Children never had a bed to themselves in the war. They used to sleep top and tail, 2 of you on the top bunk, mum or dad or auntie or whoever was looking after you on the bottom bunk.
Quite windy still. Says he's been blown backwards. Okay, it's about 5 in the morning. We're just off North Foreland, heading up to the East Margate buoy, running for home. Using the phone because I can't be bothered digging the camera out at the moment. It's overcast, there's some rain about here and there, but we've picked up, at the moment we're in a gap between 2 rain squalls, so can't be complaining too much.